coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Rams 7, Eagles nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. That's Goddard in motion. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goddard. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
First down, Philadelphia.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Ready, go! They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch. Can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Rams first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ready, set. So, from the 37, here's second and a yard.
Hurt. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Here we go. Next team.
He'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Brendan Rice. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
Well, everyone's going to focus on the play downfield. This touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
Third and a yard.
Let's go now.
Here's a designed run. And he is upended. Boy, awkward looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 is on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go. Hawks. Ready.
A give, and here comes Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jalen Carter getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
And the Rams first
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game. And at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing here on third and goal. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. J-Licks Hunt getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. That one is good. And the Rams stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gains.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A first down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Try that Yeti.
Again, Hurts. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Hurts again. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And the Rams are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They run over center with Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
He was brought down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
70, Warriors, 70. Ready. Hut. Hut, hut.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Virginia Beach. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Rams are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, it's Hurts. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Hurts to the air on first down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A short one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Touchdown! Cougar 19! 70 Timberwolves!
Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Tackle there by Jalix Hunt.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Brings up third down and 9.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
One final throw before the break. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Finding room across midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards.
That's good for Eagles.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
What a start to this drive. Back-to-back, 2 big plays. And after that nice long run, all of a sudden you find yourself first down inside the red zone.
Hurts using the pop pass. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk. Hey, Trash. 18, Pioneer. Street, Street. Go, Street. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a second and 12.
Let's go now. 19 lights. 60 Vices. 60 Vices. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Williams. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain
Trap
of 4.
60. Trap 60.
Brings up
Mustang
third and
19.
8.
Hey, check that. Street. 60 Maverick.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ready?
So, from the 36,
70
it is
Rangers,
first
70
and 10.
Ready? Cowboy and Warriors, 70.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Down the field is Burks. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
70,
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. Taken down behind the line.
19 targets,
Brings up second and 12 at the 45-yard
60
line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's first and 10.
19 Lions. Come on, come on. Go.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Hawk, set. Let's go now. Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Check go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Set up.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Ready, ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will score again. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, like an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. Hurts will try it again. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Get it! Cut it! Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run play, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
18, Pioneer.
On first down, right back to Romo. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
70 Rangers, go!
Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Beach.
I was saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goedert. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, Hurts. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are able to cut the deficit to 10.
38. Eagles 28.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Okay, break. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second and 10.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Ready, ready. 19, Cowboys, ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. Hardy now to add the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Philadelphia. Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Saquon going to try to run it in. And a big conversion for 2. And it's a 1-score game. The deficit is only 8. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Ready up. Here we go, here we go. Count 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Kicking 18. Come on. Set. 6. Down the line. '19 tight. 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now it's Williams. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. His defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st down. Now Hurts going up top and looking for Andrews. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
19 Tiger. 19
Brings up
Tiger.
2nd and
19
8 at the Eagles.
He'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. Taking off, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go. 60 Vices. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Huckler.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
So it's a win here for the Rams. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.